Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. And listen, the year 2020 has just not been the year for rappers in the industry, y'all. From deaths to jail, I don't know which one is worse. But today, the person we're going to be talking about is Caswell Sr., a.k.a. Casanova 2-time. The artist from Brooklyn who has a partnership deal with Warehouse Music Group that falls on the Roc Nation. Now, most of y'all recognize him for his smash hit Don't Run that he came out with in 2016. But today, the world is about to recognize him for a whole lot of other things, including charges that stem from conspiracy to commit racketeering, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, possession of a firearm and furtherance of a drug trafficking crime, murder of a 15-year-old kid, attempted murder, COVID relief fraud, and other charges. Now, the indictment was announced today and is based on the Gorilla Stone Nation gang. From the observation that I seen, they was already on the cops' radar as a gang, but as soon as a member, I'm not going to say his name, I was just about to slip up, but y'all know I don't do that. If you want, the information is out there. But when he murdered a 15-year-old boy in Poughkeepsie upstate, that's when the indictments came and the investigations began. Now, they say 17 of the 18 charged members are now in custody. And I don't know, man. It seems to me that they're charging them as a collective and making it a gang thing, because I find it hard to believe that Casanova personally had his hand in all of this. It just don't make sense. But that's how it goes with these cops, with the gang affiliation. They don't play fair. Peter pays for Paul when it comes to that gang stuff. Y'all gotta let that gang stuff go. I'm telling you, especially in the streets. Now, I'm not telling you what to do, but in my experience, I've seen guys rep their gang, but when stuff get hit the fan and it get hot, someone usually either snitch or get caught up in stuff that he or she may not be aware of because they're actually a part of the gang, but they wasn't a part of some of the things that was happening. So he ended up getting charged, and the only way he can get out of it is to tell what he know. But him being a solid person, in some cases, will get him caught up because now he's going to hold it down, and then he got to go to jail with him knowing that he didn't do something that he's charged for. It's not worth it, y'all. Then you gotta take it into consideration. These days you got Crips banging on other Crip sets, and you got Bloods banging on other Blood sets. It's just weird. It's not what it used to be. Now, what I can say is this. Even if it wasn't him, alright, it could be the people around him. But this is a perfect example of watching the company you keep, man. Especially when you are a known figure. Sometimes you gotta cut those friends off that don't have the same drive or vision as you, man, to do something positive. You're getting older, leave that street stuff alone. Listen, to accomplish real goals, sometimes you just gotta cut them off, man. Because look, right, I'm sure he has more to lose than all of them people that he's actually being charged with. I could almost bet my life. But guess what? Now, none of that matters. You're either, you're going to be just as equivalent to them. And when you in that cell, nothing separates you guys. Nobody cares about your status, your money, the baddest chicks you got, your house, your car, clothes, none of that. Just a wasted opportunity. And once again, I'm not shaming him because we all make mistakes. But no one is perfect at all. We know that. But God damn, we gotta be more careful, y'all. And if you know, getting hit with conspiracy charges is a headache because it could be as much as years before you even get sentenced, or however long they spend before they gotta get before they get the proper evidence and done with investigations, and it just be strung out for sometime a long period of time. Any street dude will tell you that. Those are one of the most annoying charges to catch, especially with you not knowing the outcome. Not to mention, listen, right, he's already known for his shoot 'em up persona in his music, the robbery, gangster style, of blood affiliation, all that. And another thing, even though I think he was caught up also, not caught up, but one of the charges against the whole gang is the COVID relief fraud thing. Listen, y'all, stop doing those unemployment schemes, please. I feel like they purposely letting all the little fish go until they get enough to hang them, but all the big fish that's doing the hundreds of thousands and the M's, they catching and they slaying. And the scammers are lose-lose, because unless you getting them things shipped, someone going to take that charge, because it's going to like, listen, I don't want to get all into it, because then I'm gonna be saying a little too much. But for the ones that know what's up, y'all know what's up, man. Just think of all the underground rappers who was already telling on themselves, that already got caught up in with these scams, man. And I'm not saying dudes aren't getting away with it, but it just don't make sense to do it. You see what I'm saying? If you're getting it done, though, get it how you live. But hey, and let this be a lesson to some of you fans out there also of these rappers, right? Because a lot of these rappers aren't eating as much as we think they are, or they act like they are. And this is why I always tell y'all this: stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, because a lot of it be cap. Cap. You trying to keep up with the Joneses, meanwhile the Joneses is painting the whole facade. And there's no shade to Cass at all, because he's not the only one, but I'm really not shaming him. I'm just talking from a real point of view right now. But I do feel a person of his caliber should not be involved in these kind of charges, y'all. Whether it's the friends, whether it's whatever it is, he should not be caught up in these charges. I always wonder how these celebs do it, right? Like, I know a lot of these artists, especially the B and C list celebs, they felt the COVID effects, because a lot of bags was stopped. There was no shows, no parties, no none of that. But this is why you don't rely solely on rap. Rap should just be a stepping stone, an opportunity for you to open other doors and new ventures. Rap don't last, man. We all know that. Your average rapper has a proper career span of like 2 to 3 years. Like, let's be real. First of all, you're only as good as your last song or album. Once you flop, it's over. So why depend on something like that? It's like a gamble, bro. It's literally like a gamble. This is why you gotta respect 50 Cent, right? Because he's seen this and he realized, like, yo, listen, I have to get it while I'm hot. And they checking for me right now. So he did just that. From the sneakers, clothes, video games, vitamin water, movies, TV shows, commercials, sponsors. Listen, get it while you hot, man. But look, y'all, this is a definite unfortunate situation. It's not looking good at all. Taking into consideration that he's already a predicate felon. He has priors relating to his current charges. They're trying to label him like, I think, one of the leaders of the Gorilla Stone Nation, whatever. And on top of all that, the maximum of all this is life in prison and a minimum of 5 years. So let's just hope he has a good lawyer, but also take into perspective that these good lawyers cost a whole lot of money. And like I said, we just came off of COVID. And not only that, not to mention, yo, just the thing, we just got over the Thanksgiving holiday. I'm sure he was with his family, living it up, not even expecting nothing like this, man. His last Instagram post was of him and his girl, and he explained his love for her, then bam. And he just posted it, and then now look. So the moral of the story is this: leave the gangs alone and watch the company you keep, or these are the results. And quote unquote, don't let that go over your heads. Now don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. Thanks for the guys' continuous support. And as long as you keep watching, I'm going to keep dropping, and I'm out.